Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am filming some back-to-back videos today, so you will see a video later on in the month with this same look on. I apologize. I'm trying to film some videos between appointments, and I actually have about 20 minutes to film this before I need to leave for my next appointment, but we're going to start doing a series on my channel called Buys and Buys. I've been watching a creator and her name is Anne Elizabeth Murray and she's from Canada, and she has a video that is buys and buys. And so she combines her purchases with her empties with a beauty budget system. And so I really like that, and I think that's the way that I want to do it. Last year on Instagram, I did have separate posts for purchases and empties. And so if you want to go back and see that for last year, my Instagram is linked down below. But otherwise, this is what I want to do coming into 2023 and also with putting it out on YouTube. So I have a controlled buy. I know that I am going to purchase makeup items. I'm not a low buy, no buy type person. But if I can have a budget, if I can control my spending, if I can, have to have money in the bank before I make a purchase, then that is where I do better with my budgeting. So for December, I was trying to do a no buy December, but I did end up picking up 2 items, which were 2 palettes from Pat McGrath because the Star Wars collection came out and she was also having 40% off Mothership palettes. So I did end up spending some money on makeup in December, but those are my only 2 purchases. And so rolling into January, I am doing a no buy January, except for items that I need to repurchase. So I've already purchased something for January, but that is a repurchase and that'll be in next month's update. But what we're doing is I have set aside $50 per paycheck. I get paid every 2 weeks, so I have 26 paychecks for the year. And so I have broken it down into 2 different categories. And I have my spreadsheets because if you've seen my other videos, I am a spreadsheet junkie. So with that, I have $900 allocated for makeup. That includes brushes, sponges, that may even include perfumes, depending on how I'm feeling about this project this year. And then I have $400 for skincare. I have a lot of skincare that I need to get through. So apart from repurchasing like my Paula's Choice toner or sunscreens, I'm not sure how much skincare I'm going to need, but I am allocating myself $400 for skincare. For hair care, I have stuff that I need to use up, and it is what it is. If I need to buy shampoo, I need to buy shampoo. I'm also not putting face wash in this category because that's kind of a necessity. Hygiene products, I'm not counting towards my budget because those are necessities. This budget and this video is strictly for items that are wants. I want this. I want to spend my money on this. I want to try this formula. So for the year, I have already put in some items, and I might show my spreadsheets right here. So I've already put in items that I would need to purchase throughout the year, like skincare, sunscreen that I'm going to run out. And then I've also put in some makeup purchases for the end of the year. There's a lot of categories that I should have enough to get me through the year. So I should only need to purchase like around the Black Friday type sales. So I did stack in some of those. So if I already know that at the end of the year, I need to spend X amount of money on powder and setting spray and brow products, and I'm going to be done with the majority of my foundation, so I'll need to pick up a foundation. Then also, I'm not setting myself up for failure at the end of the year with only having $100 left and needing to replace a bunch of items. So I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of those everyday use types of products that I'm going to need to replenish and repurchase at the end of the year. So right now, like I said, I've made one purchase so far January. I don't anticipate having to make any more unless I run out of a skincare product. And so February will really kick off my purchases. But in my February update, of course, I will have my January empties. I know Anne does hers, or she did it last year, where the amount of her empties was what she was able to spend in her budget. I'm not rich enough for that. I use up about $2,500 in products per year, and there's no way that I will allow myself to purchase $2,500 worth of makeup. I just took my dog to the vet today, and it was $425. So in my empties video, when I said look at $1,000 and what else could it get you in your life, I thought about, when I had to swipe my card for $425 at the vet's office. And that's just for one dog. So, I'm trying to be more mindful of my budget. I'm trying to be more mindful of my spending, more mindful of using up what I already have. And that's why I'm hopeful that my basics, I have enough for the year. I really feel like I do. But it's going to be those little outliers. I want to try some more indie brands this year. I'm still in love with eyeshadow. I might want to try a new foundation formula. So there are some things that are kind of on my wish list, including, and I don't know where to put this, I'm going to do like a pan that polish, but I think I'm going to do it in a YouTube short. Where I have to use up some polishes before I allow myself to buy some new ones. So look for that short coming up. But I just need to be mindful about my spending. My spending in previous years got me in some trouble, and that's why I've been more mindful about project panning. But this is going to be a shorter video because I don't have a whole lot to show. This is kind of just my intro. And like I said, I need to get running to my appointment. But if you want to see my buys and buys, that's my my purchases and my empties, how my beauty budget is going, what I'm spending my money on, how I'm trying to be mindful of, what I am bringing into my collection. If that seems interesting to you, then go ahead, subscribe. Drop a comment down below if you do something similar to this or how you structure your beauty budget or your purchasing throughout the year. I hope you stick around for more videos. I plan to post this video somewhere around the 14th or 15th of every single month because of how I have some of my other project pans kind of laid out throughout the month, updating on certain days. I think this time frame will work out well. So be on the lookout for this video next month. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys can help kind of encourage me and support me on this journey of being more mindful and intentional. And I'll see you guys in my next one. All right.